Hello. So welcome to the final section in this video course, Advanced Webpack. In this section, we'll take a look at some Webpack plugins and how we can configure them. We'll take a look at code splitting and how to lazy load your app. These are all advanced Webpack concepts. In this video, we'll take a look at some commonly used Webpack plugins. If you do a web search for Webpack plugins, you'll find there are plenty, and I would encourage you to go out and do your research and find out if they suit your development as well as production needs. These are the 3 plugins I personally cannot live without. The Hot Module Replacement plugin, the HMR, we've already taken a look at this previously in our videos and it is indispensable. It allows you to reload React components when you make changes in your code without refreshing the entire page in the browser. We'll take a look at HTML Webpack plugin and the Define plugin. The HTML Webpack plugin allows you to generate an index.html. If you remember previously in our videos, we were starting off with predefined index.html. Let's have a look at the code. In the www folder, we had our index.html. Now, if you need to generate an index.html from a template, that is where HTML Webpack plugin helps. I've disabled it for now, so if I do an npm run build, this is the builds folder, you'll find that there is only a bundle.js. Let me enable this plugin. Let's do a build. Let's go back to the code. Great. So you can see now in the builds folder, we have an index.html. If you look at it, you'll see it is plain. And we have a title which is already defined and this loads our bundle.js. But in the next video, we are going to take a look at how we can configure plugins and how we can use HTML Webpack plugin to its fullest. The Define plugin. This is awesome. It allows you to define environment variables which you can access in your code. These variables are defined at compile time. Remember, not at runtime. For example, I use a variable to detect or to tell me that I have compiled this code for development or for production. Let's have a look at the code. Make sure you load your plugins. I've now defined an environment variable production as false. Now in my code, if I test for this variable, remember, keys you define in your Define plugin are available as JavaScript variables. So if I know that I'm not in production mode, I can enable logging as I wish. I don't care. But when I say production true and I compile my code, I would prefer that I minimize the amount of logging I do. So using this if statement and using this production variable, I can enable or disable logging during production.